If you have appeared for any statutory audit interview recently, one common question you will be facing is that tell me some changes in the recent CARO 2020. The same happened with the candidate who recently appeared for the interview, and out of the many points which she mentioned, one point she mentioned was the auditor needs to disclose the cash loss if the company is incurring cash loss for the financial year and also the immediately preceding financial year, and also quantify them. The interviewer further asked her that do you know how do you compute cash loss, how do you observe that whether the company is incurring cash loss or not. So the next time you face such question and you do not get stuck, that's why I'm making this video. So generally it happens that either people are not able to say this answer, or they say that the cash flow from operation is the way where we can see whether the company is incurring cash loss or not. I won't say that this answer is not correct. However, cash loss has not been defined in the Act, and that's why Institute of Chartered Accountants have came up with a guidance note where they have mentioned that in order to compute whether the company is incurring cash or loss or not, we will take the figure of profit after tax, not including the OCI amount, and then make certain additions like the additions of a non-cash item like depreciation, leases, intangible assets, amortization, and also on the non-cash expenses like deferred taxes or fair value changes and foreign exchange gain loss. Also, it is talking about that if you have made any provisions based on the demand tax liability for which you have made an appeal, you will not adjust that amount, although actually there is no physical cash expense which has been made, but we'll consider that. And apart from this, what I remember is that it is also talking about that suppose there is any qualification in the report of the auditor while calculating the cash loss, that amount also needs to be adjusted. Cash loss which has been treated in OCI before the reclassification to PL also needs to be considered. Also remember, in the guidance note very specifically it has been mentioned that cash flow from operation will not be considered because it does not include item like interest, income and expenses, which are also very important to compute the cash loss. Now that you have known the answer to this question, I will recommend you that whenever the interviewer is asking about some changes, do mention this point, because if you get an opportunity of the same question, you are able to impress the interviewer by your knowledge. Don't panic that if you are not able to recall one point, because what matters is that you are aware of so many things. You know how to refer to the guidance note and how to read and interpret things. That is what matters. If you like this video, please do like, share, subscribe the channel, and if you want to connect with me, I will share the link in my description where you can connect with me, and also I will share the link to the guidance note in the description box. Thanks for watching.